Alright you guys, so we're on the outside of another massive temple here. Now I wanted to show you these symbols. See the wheel there? I've seen that before. On some of the Christian sites they have a similar style of wheel. And I think it meant the circle of life, if I'm not mistaken. So Christianity has a similar sign. Now this temple has different figures, and it has these guardian warriors, where the other temples had more of a snake dragon type theme. So what is the difference? Why are there different style figures at different temples? What is the meaning of that? Now I've seen this style of weapon before, and it's usually made out of wood, and it doesn't look like it would be too pleasant. So let's see what the name of this temple is here. Alright, so this one's going to be a little bit harder to say. Is it Wachadi Luang? Varavaran? Yeah, I can't even say that. I'm not going to screw it up any worse than I already have. Alright, you guys. This looks to be a quite productive place. Just like a school. Seems to be more productive than the other places. Let's go this way here. This looks to be quite an old building here. It's called the City Pillar. Oh, look at that in the back. That looks really ancient. Oh, we got to see that. Now I'm excited. Now I'm really excited. This is a really old site. Really? Oh, look at this cannon. Where did they find that? Where did they find a cannon? Men only. Hey, men only. Look at that. No women. See that? No women. What's up with that? This is like a man cave. Men only. I don't know. I don't make the rules. Don't get mad at me. I'll show you what you're missing. Look at this tree, you guys. Unbelievable. You know, you can agree or disagree with men-only places, but I think there ought to be men-only places and women-only places. Why? Because I think there ought to be a place where men go to be men, to connect to men, that isn't influenced by outside interference. Just like there ought to be places where women go to yak, 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 that's not influenced by male influences. I think that should be unique to our society to have those, and I think that it should be embraced. Having this whitewashed one type thinking that we're both similar, that we're the same, we're not. We never will be the same. And I think it's good that we embrace our identities of who we are as a species, as a race, and we celebrate that instead of act like it's not a reality. So that's kind of where I am. I'm not on the fence either way. I just think that each is unique and ought to be celebrated in such a way that it is special. I think men ought to be raising boys and women ought to be raising girls. I think that's what should happen in our society. And I think that things would make more sense. We would have more continuity and less confusion in our society if we had more places that were sex identity separate. I think that would make a lot of sense. Maybe for the few people that can't relate, then maybe so, but maybe they need a separate place. But anyway, I'm just saying, I would really feel good if I was in a men-only place. As a boy, being raised by men, I think I could say things to them that I could never feel I could ever say amongst a bunch of women. And maybe the girls would feel the same way. They could feel more comfortable amongst the women where they could never feel comfortable to say things amongst the men. So it just makes sense to me, you guys. So the cannons are a real surprise to me. I wonder where they got these cannons, where they came out of. Look at these funny shoes. The Turks had a shoe like that back in the day. They had a very similar shoe. Maybe it's from the same era. Look at this, you guys. This is outstanding. This old ruin site here. My gosh. I didn't know anything was like this here. Look at that. I am so excited to see some ancient stuff here. Look at that. Look at the big snake body going up the stairs too.